going on, guys? So we're back for another car feature video with a loud ass fuel pump in the background that you guys will definitely be able to hear. That's because we're in a race car. If you guys remember Jackson from a few videos ago, we did a video on his R32 Skyline, and we're back with a video of his S14. What's going on, man?
Hey bro, how are you?
Pretty good. You actually sold that Skyline. Some guy watched the video, came and offered you a fat wad of cash, and yeah.
A very fat wad of cash, so if you're watching, bro, thank you. No, you got a good car in the end, you know, it is an R32, but I got bored of them. They're not really what I'm after anymore. They're just good to look at, I guess.
Jackson's real into drifting, and steering feel and stuff in Sylvia's is just so much better than Skylines, in my opinion at least, and a lot of other people's opinions. Man. I've had a couple of Skylines in the past, and like they still drift good, but you can't compare to a well set up Sylvia.
Yeah.
This thing does sound good on gate.
Yeah, man. Pretty fast now too, eh?
Yeah. I remember going in this car ages ago, back before you'd done the turbo and the external gate and stuff like that, and
yeah, man.
Even just the sound of it just feels so much rowdier because of the sound as well.
Yeah, bro. It takes it to a whole nother level when your gates open, eh? I used to feel safe in this car. Now when the gates open, I'm like, fuck. Nice wee boat. Had an extensive overhaul this car since you last seen it anyway, since Christmas. I don't even know where to start or stop.
Obviously guys, it's an S14. You brought this with the 25 in it?
Yeah man, I did. 25DET big box. Had a HX35 on it, Holster. It was only running 15 PSI at the time. It was 330 wheel horsepower, but I've now upgraded to a HX40, 20 PSI, and I'm 446 at the wheels, so yeah. Very, very happy times.
So you're running a Synco Turbo Smart Gate.
Turbo Smart Gate. I've got LS3 V8 coil conversion kit from NZEFI. I haven't had a breakdown yet, and I beat the shit out of this car. It's actually still got factory injectors still, factory fuel rail, no fuel pressure rig, so you know, I'm shy of fucking 500 horsepower with factory parts, so
yeah. Oh, so the injectors was what, decapped?
Yeah, decapped 25 injectors. I am going to do thousands of fuel rail and a rig eventually, but yeah, it's all just bloody money, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't need to. 446 is more than enough horsepowers, but
sure, yeah, this thing is quick. So we're sitting at a main intersection right now waiting to pull out. Every single person that drives by is like, what is that? Even old people, this is crack up.
Yeah, I get the best reactions in this car, man. It's cool. It's real life Need for Speed.
Big box in this, eh?
Yeah, man, big box, one piece drive shaft. Just the R200 in the rear. I've actually just had it re-shimmed because it was opening up on me, but Jaw Autosport again shimmed this one for me, and it's fucking immaculate.
But the last time that I was in this car, didn't have the cage, didn't have the seats or the harnesses.
No, she was actually ready for cert last time you were in it. But I ended up taking it to a track day after that, and I got the bug, so
yeah.
I'm a childish cunt on the street, as you can see. So I don't have the self-control to have a car like this on the road, so the track's where it's at anyway. We stay out of trouble. You can actually commit a lot more, you know.
Yeah.
If you're bloody clicking third gear on the street, you're a mad cunt.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm running a blow-off valve now too, actually. I wasn't last time you were in the car. It was just dosing through the turbo. Just decided to go a bit easier on it. I bought the turbo second hand off Wade's 800 horsepower Cephei now, but
yeah. Actually, so if you guys remember a while ago, I did a Kaikoura video where I went with actually your old R32 when Jimmy had it, and Wade was there, so that four-wheel drive Zafiro, this is the turbo that used to be on that. and that thing was out the gate.
Yeah, he was 701, I think.
Yeah.
He was on, I think it was E50 or E85, but there was also 30 bottom end, so he was able to spool it a lot earlier. It is quite laggy on this 25 bottom end, but still loves its life.
The thing is, you've got plenty of room to go for more power, and you won't have to upgrade your turbo.
Yeah, I'm 500 and something nautical meters of, or whatever you call it, torque anyway, so down low power is there, even without the turbo spool, so
yeah.
It's got big brakes, dual caliper in the rear actually, so plenty of stopping power.
Yeah, so he's running a hydro, and yeah, it's pretty cool that you've done the dual caliper setup. Mine's just the inline on the single, and when I drove Guy's car, I started dabbling around with left foot braking towards the end of the session at Matsuri, and it's a bit of a bust when you got to pull your handbrake and you dab your foot brake, and it just yanks the handbrake out of your hand.
Yeah, especially when you're bucking in there with some speed, you need a scrub, and when it pulls that out, it actually hurts.
I've heard people popping their shoulders out because of it.
Yeah, I haven't personally done it, but
yeah,
bit of a mission hitting the indicators on the roof every time, something to get used to, but
yeah, it's running a switch panel up there.
Yeah, man. Little wee bridge dose. I actually haven't changed the oil in this thing, man, since Matsuri down at Levels, and I've done countless track days and countless hill runs, and so I think I might change the oil today.
You're running a Link in this?
Yep, Link ECU, just a real old G4 Storm, but it does the trick.
Yep.
I'm in the process of setting up a Link ECU dash. Well, actually not Link ECU, just a tablet dash, because if you don't see, I've got nothing here. So I don't know if anything's ever wrong. I just rely on that Link to cut the engine, which it does. I spend a lot of time in the dirt in this car because I'm hard on it, and the Link cut just won't let me play the way I like to.
Another big thing you've done to this since the last time I've seen it, you've got some nice big origin layer guards on there, and you painted it.
Yeah, I've redone the wide body. I had a luxury sports option on there. It was real square. It looked good when I got it, but got bored of it. Actually blew a tyre at Matsuri, third gear, and it sort of took a big chunk out of it, so gave me an excuse to cut it off and get old mate Matty boy to work his magic. So it's all glassed in. I've already had people ask me who rolled my guards. they're plus 55. I'm like, come on, guys. So yeah, plus 55 Origin Labo on the rear, plus 55 on the front. Still running the Naven plastic kit, minus the side skirts. But I'm going to order in the process of ordering a Super Doof front, rear, and side skirts just to complete the drift car look, you know.
Super Doof kit will look.
Man.
Sweet.
It's always been an all-time favourite.
Suspension wise, it's obviously got adjusties in it.
BC Golds. We've got JB Fab's lock kit as well, the same as what you're running.
So Robbie did your cage as well.
Robbie done my cage as well. High clearance caster arms from GK Tech. True hard arms all through the rear. Pretty much just about everything, you know. I'm just trying to get it. I always wanted to drive a set-up drift car, but who's, you know, I don't have a YouTube channel like you, so no one's going to let me. So I've just had to spend the last bloody 3 months making one, pretty much. Like I had this vision, and then the moment we actually pulled it out of the garage with my cousin Matt, we sat it beside another mate's one who's really clean. It's a real nice street car, and I fucking stood there, looked at my cousin and actually started crying out of appreciation, man. I couldn't believe how good of a job we had done.
Yeah.
Like, it was a vision in my head. It had been in the shed completed for a week,
Yeah.
but we hadn't pulled it out. We pulled it out the shed and it just made it all so real, eh? It was like, holy shit. Because hopefully Mike puts those photos in so everyone can see them, but it was actually only a 2-week build from red wide body, completely mint, lock kit and all, to where it sits today. We had 12 days until the have a go day, and I brung the guards home and I passed them to Matt, and he's like, fuck, these are cool, cuz. And he said to me, are we committed? And I was like, we've got 12 days till drifting, bro. I'm committed, you're doing all the work. And then 5 minutes later he's on the grinder and he's cutting the rear guards out, and yeah, just like that.
So obviously a massive look of this car is the massive wing on the back of it, and it's functional. It's not a wing that is just mounted to the mounted to the trunk. It's a legit chassis mounted wing. And what you're saying, at third gear, it just doesn't even want to spin the wheels now because it just puts that much downforce on.
Yeah, man, it's turned this Sylvia into a bloody EJ20 Subaru. Like, I was running a high-low boost switch and everything, but now my car's fast enough. I just want the power there all the time so I can race.
Yeah.
Like, obviously I'll never have the fastest RB, but I would like to have one of the quickest 25DET drift cars, because entry speed is what I love. I love scaring the shit out of a passenger. Oh my god, it's hard to get away with harnesses. But yeah, there's nothing better than scaring a passenger. You know, you come up to a hairpin, fucking full throttle, and then just swing on the hammy, and how long have they been going? See, I say it's laggy, but it's not that laggy.
It's still pretty responsive. Like,
yeah,
I've been in cars that are a lot laggier than that.
And yeah, so it's an HC40 RS on, so it's pretty much like a perfect turbo for a JZ or a 30DET.
Yeah.
But I just thought, fucking, why not put it on there?
Yeah.
And so the motor's actually unopened too, so I'm on the danger zone. I really.
Yeah, you are unopened Series 1, 2 on 450 sort of.
Yeah, man. So when we pull in the driveway, you'll hear the overflow's full of water.
Yeah,
it's boiling over and everything. But
that's right. Yeah, because you lifted the head on this, didn't you?
I believe so. So I just run a viscous, so I replaced the viscous. It's still, you know, it only pushes a cup of water track day sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I bought a new viscous, put that on. That didn't fix it. So I bought 2 electric fans. So I've actually got 3 fans in the front of this now. Yeah. And that didn't fix it either. So pretty much the last thing to do is some head studs and a aftermarket heat gasket and hope for the best.
Yeah. Just quickly before we go,
listen.
Fuck yeah, you can hear it boiling.
Yeah.
So yeah, you pretty much had this thing pretty much ready for cert before you went and put the cage in. That's still that's still your plan at the end of the day, is get this thing legal.
Well, as long as I don't ride it off on the racetrack.
Yep.
Yeah. But by all means hit me, but don't wreck my car.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, a few years down the track, I'll look into it, but my license situation isn't the best. Like, I'm only on my learners.
I can see why. All right, that'll wrap it for this one, guys. Cheers for watching. I'll chuck a link to Jackson's Instagram in the description below, so go check him out, give him a follow, and keep up to date with this car. This won't be the last of you see this car. We're going to be at many track days together in the future. Yep. So, cheers for showing us the car, bro.
Shot for coming, bro.
Sweet.
Another good day.
Cheers for watching, guys, and catch you in the next one.
Cheers.